It's not how I look at the market. I got a haircut, guys. I finally went back to the fade. Lighter fade. I've been keeping it longer. Finally went back and got the flow cut off a little bit. Looking for my trade. Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Let's make ourselves some money today, everybody. What's up, RT? First in the house. City Surfa. Devo Trades. Was good. Was good. Was good. Was good. This market's finding some strength pre-market, huh? Got the first like. What's up, Prammy? You ready to keep that win streak going? I'm ready to see you keep it going. Tell you that much. $24.8. Let's see here what our higher time frames look like. It's 4 hours pushing. Dude, as far as the daily goes, bro, we are literally right back in the middle of this range. Come on. Why is the market doing this to us, guys? I got multiple accounts messaging me with your name. Are they fake? What do you think? If they're messaging you, hello, how is your day going? Would you like to invest in crypto? What do you think? Are they real or are they fake? I'll let you be detective. If it makes your heart happy that you got followed by Jdun, then sure, they're real. Just don't send them any money or anything, please. Or click on any links they send you. Hello, our trades. My name is Jdun. I will be your financial advisor this morning. If you could please send the Bitcoin. That'll never be me, bro. So, guys, I went to that entrepreneurship competition last night at the Epic campus here in Colorado. It's a vocational school that teaches real life skills, entrepreneurship, automotive, all the different things. Epic campus, super dope. Makes me honestly want to be a teacher. I love teaching, not as trading. I just like helping people. I like seeing all the students happy and coming up. I got recognized a lot too. I was like, damn, the young crowd still likes me. It means I'm not that old yet. Not yet. I turned 30 in a few months. Less than 2 months, actually. Cash out. Teach people how to get swole. Gene will be on for Asia. He was on Team Bull. He wasn't on my YouTube channel yesterday. He had to go stream from home. I still got to go have my banana. I'm craving a big old banana. This actually looks like, if we get a strong 4-hour close up here, this actually looks pretty good for a retest to the upside at like 900. Am I going to do anything to celebrate 10 years of trading? Honestly, I probably will. I don't know. You're right. Not a lot of people get this far. Take a shot? No way. I'm almost at 2 years of no alcohol, too. Isn't that crazy? Oh, yeah, I'm not sure why screen share's not up yet. I forgot. I didn't forget anymore, though, because you reminded me. Where is that? Want to know something absolutely insane? So we'll get to the charts in about 5 minutes. But my first, I think I told you guys how the first ever course I bought for anything wasn't in stocks. Do you guys remember what it was in? I'm talking when I was like 18 or not, maybe I was 19. You want to remember what it was? It was in real estate. Bro, I just seen this. Someone sent this to me. And was like, bro, isn't this the guy that you learned from? Or that you went to that course from? And I said was a horrible. I'm not a hater with courses, guys, but I went to this guy's thing. This Armando guy, Armando Montelango. Bro's on trial for fraud. I'm like, I knew that course was horrible. Someone just sent this to me, bro. I guess he would but a worthless, dangerous, and unlawful information. Yeah, it was horrible. And then he would sell properties to his students at inflated prices. And I knew that this effer was doing this because he would take you on these ride-alongs and show you these properties. And I had no clue. I didn't have the money to buy a property even if I wanted to. But if you had the money, which there was a lot of older folks that probably did, he was trying to peddle them these properties and and like partner with them on these deals that he already had interest in, which I thought was crazy. This is literally the dude I paid $7,000 to. Oh, I split it with my friend. We each paid $3,500. Someone sent me that, and they're like, "Didn't you buy this guy's program?" I was like, "Actually, as a matter of fact, I did." Crazy. Crazy. I did end up getting into real estate flipping though. What's up, Tyler? Good morning, bro. The indicator that plots POC is called Grizzology. It's Grizzly's indicator. I just use it because I enjoy it. It's available for purchase inside Team Bull. Yep, I'm looking for that pullback to 900 if we can close this 4-hour candle strong. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be back in like 4 minutes. I don't know why I just didn't say 5, but whatever. I'll be back soon. Yo! Yo! You weren't on mute. I just wasn't here. Was good? Sorry, I'm a minute late. Was good, everybody? How we all doing, Team Bull? How is everybody doing this morning? Talk to me. What's up? What's up? What's up? I was watching Einstein of Wall Street, and he says RSI is used a lot. I love Einstein. He's a great guy. Peter's amazing. I've been watching it, not bad. I think that any indicator can be useful if used right. Now, too many indicators leads to analysis paralysis. When you have 10 different indicators and they're all telling you different things, your trading is going to get paralyzed. But if you can find, say you like VWAP or say you like RSI, go big red, baby. Yes, sir. We're getting our first tournament win this year. I dead ass got us in the Final Four, bro. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't even care if I'm wrong. I need to get out of these zones. Yeah, this daily chart's tough. I've been talking about this every day, but literally, now that we're pushing up too, look what we're doing. Look where we're going. Right back into this daily zone. Right back into the daily chart. Yeah, Grizzlies having a lot of trouble getting home. I hear the weather on the East Coast isn't great. That's why Grizzlies not here again today. Apparently there's like a lot of wind and they keep canceling flights or something along those lines. Yeah, Grizzlies been trying to get home for like 2 days. Bro texted me this morning. He's like, I'm about to just buy a private flight. Yeah, yep. All the tornado warnings and stuff. So that's why Grizzly's not here again today. He'll hopefully be back tomorrow. You guys are stuck with me again today. Yesterday it wasn't so bad. Caught a winner. Any idea why we're ripping this morning? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. What I can tell you is that we're going to capitalize and do our best to find a winner. Had a really good day yesterday. Take what we can get, Jdun. Big fan, Jdun. I appreciate you, bro. Please give your opinion on the TJR exposing, bro. I don't care about another grown man. It has no impact on my life. Literally none. I'm trying to expose these market makers and expose where our next buy or sell order is. Why do y'all get too caught up in drama when you should be focusing on your own trading, in your own life? That's what I care about right now at this second. I care about the money I'm about to make. All right, good morning, everybody. It is time to choose DOD today. I want you guys to trade smart, trade safe, stay focused, and choose discipline over cheap, garbage, self-destructive dopamine. Let's get it, everybody. I appreciate you, Jonathan. Thank you so much for the follow and the sub. It means the world, bro. Keep things focused here. People like you are what make our community great. Where's everybody checking in from today? Where are all y'all checking in from today? Where's everybody trading with me from today? While we're waiting for this first 15 minutes to settle. Got Miami in the house, Miami, Houston, Oklahoma, New Jersey, Illinois, Missouri, Baltimore, Jersey, Indianapolis, Parker, Colorado, right down the road. There we go. New York, Seattle. Highlands Ranch, represent. Cameroon, Lone Tree, Colorado. All right. Right down the road as well. Nebraska, yeehaw. Philippines. Chicago, Poland. Mr. Mexico just walked in. Arkansas, Qatar, Bali. What's up, Mr. Mexico?
What up?
How was Asia last night?
I stopped off for like 10 minutes, went on my way.
That conversation was so funny, bro.
Terrible.
Dubai, Louisiana. Okay. Some Cajun food. I see you. North Korea. I don't think brokerage accounts probably are allowed in North Korea, bro. Definitely not YouTube or Discord or nowhere either. But you know what? If you're in North Korea, tell Kim I said what's up. Tell them I'm happy to bring trading to their people. All right, guys, let's get it. Just waiting for this market, these first 15 minutes to settle, and we'll move from there. Don't. Oh boy. So let's see. Let's get I got my Tesla chart pulled up on my TOS. Got my futures execution up. Tezzy. Can't you see? Sometimes your premiums just hypnotize me. And I just love your volatile moves. Makes me money and puts me in a groove. Let's go. So I just seen both the SPY gap got filled. SPY gap filled up here. What about QQQ? Let's see QQQ. QQQ 2. Yeah, 605. Yep. Today should be a green day. Well, make sure you have your risk management in there. So that entrepreneurship competition that I was a judge for last night was awesome. It was great. St. Patty's Day, it has to be. Oh, there we go. That's my laugh for the morning. Guys, we have to take longs today. It's St. Patty's Day. Therefore, it has to be green. Duh. It's got to be a green day. That's good. That's some good humor right there. I was really proud of the kids. There was six presentations. And the business model that won was called Jewel Ease. It was this piece the kids made that you put on your thumb that helps women, or I guess men too, if they like wearing bracelets. It was marketed for women though. Help put bracelets on without needing help. So you put it on your thumb and like it like connects to one side and you wrap the other side around and like connect it. So you can put your own bracelets on. It's pretty interesting. There's an AI company that the kids learn how to use Claude and build custom websites and funnels for small businesses that don't know how to use AI, which I thought was great. A lot of boomers don't know how to use AI. Sorry, boomers. That's who they were going to target. And there was also a company called Revive that was used for women's fragrance. All right, guys, we are 7 minutes in. I'm waiting the first 15 to get a trade. We have a lot of 15-minute fair value gaps popping up here. Huh. I'd love to see us close strong up here, then get that 900 bounce later. I like it. I like it. Jdun saying fair value gap. What's up, Gene? Bro, what do you see if my my coffee cup is out there on the stand? It's like the new one. It says Judge on it. It says Judge. The indicator is not free. It's paid. It's not mine. It's Grizzlies. You can use code Jdun for 50% off though. I don't even have it in my YouTube link. I just have it on the screen every day. But it's called Grizzology. I support my boy Grizzly with it, and honestly, I like using it. So it's like $30 or something a month. 35. So I like using it. I find value in it, and so I like to support my boy. Shows point of control, pre-market high. It's actually, there's a lot of indicators out there. A lot of them are garbage. On the main island, is it not out there? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not out there. Yeah, it's with code Jdon, it's 35. All right, let's get it, everybody. I don't see a whole lot in terms of our higher time frames until we close this next 4-hour candle. I'm going to wait for these next 5 minutes to find anything intraday. And wait for these next 5 minutes before I find anything intraday. You know what this is actually setting up to look really nice for, though, everybody? In this 15-minute range, if it doesn't blow it out of the water. This pre-market high bounce, this 25,000 area is actually looking pretty good, too. If we don't come and take it out prior to closing this candle, we'll have the midline around this area and pre-market high. For St. Patty's Day, I mean, we're just like, we got to go up, right? That's what they were saying in chat. Oh, we're on the new contracts. All right. It's paid on time. It's coffee time. It's coffee time. Which means a banger is incoming once the coffee starts digesting, probably in like, 5-10 minutes. All right, guys, DOD time. What's the low here? 960. What's up, dog? Thank you, sir. Gene made me some espresso. What? From the office? Think so? Damn, that Asia trade stopped you out, then went. That sucks. I hate. Then you won.
Yeah, I held it for like 4 hours.
You held it for 4 hours?
Yeah.
Bro said he held it for 4 hours. That's crazy. I don't remember the last time I held a trade for 4 hours. It's been a minute for sure.
I do it pretty often in the evenings.
I know you do. Paydon has arrived. We are here. And waiting for an A+ setup. We have 2 more minutes in this first 15-minute range. So here's my initial game plan as of now. I'd like to see us pull back to this pre-market high. Like 25,000, 25 down to 25,000 for a long entry if we close up here. I'd probably put like a 40-point stop on that. It's kind of tough to have it all the way below 960. That's a lot of points. Am I going high leverage? No. I don't trade leverage. I mean, technically trading futures, you're trading on margin, but I don't use leverage where I can get liquidated like that. All right, our 15-minute range is in. I'll watch for a pullback down to pre-market high initially for longs. 25,025 down to 25,000. In a perfect world, I'd put risk below this candle. Just a bit more risk than I'd like. I still think we have room left to the upside. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, if we can close this candle strong up here, I think a pullback down looks really, really good. This candle closes in the next 15 minutes. In 14 minutes from now, it'll close. It will close in the next 15 minutes. Copy text. Let's see here. Okay. Wow, look at that. Right back in this range, bro. Look at this daily chart. Look at this daily chart, everybody. Can we just take a moment and speak about this? Honestly, at this point, we need to root for an uptrend. We need to root for an uptrend that just goes crazy above like 500. Otherwise, we're right back, literally in the middle of this zone. So we wait. I was telling a small group of students last night that this has been a very much so a survival market. You take your 1.5, 2, 2.5 R trims. You take your base hits and you survive. You live to trade another day. As a reminder, I appreciate you guys using code Jdun to get your funding with Apex, Tradeify, Alpha Futures, FFF, and Vanquish for options and stocks. Appreciate you guys always. Best discounts and more DOD. I like each of our partner firms for their own reasons. Good morning to the Short King. Good morning. I am the Short King. I am the Short King. They call me. Yeah, I seen Top Step posted discipline over dopamine. I said, yup. They know it was good. Jdun is 7-3, something like that. We technically have a valid orb here too, guys. It's the low, 25,050. I'll watch it. I'll watch her on 75. I'm not adamantly opposed. We'd have about 20 points of risk. If we try the long at around 75, 76, just have risk below 55. I'm not opposed to that. I'm willing to try it with light risk and start the day red. It's not my ideal trade for the start of the day, but I don't mind it. I'm willing to give it a go if we get our level. $75 area with hard stops at 50, say 54. So the 15-minute high we break, we have higher volume, solid, aggressive candle. We also have a 50% retracement of this candle here. So if we get to 75, I'll likely try the longs with stops below like 54. So about 20 points and some change of risk. Come on, a little lower. So full menu. Come on, a little lower. I don't know if it's going to give it to us. Got close to that 15-minute high, but didn't quite get there. It'll be 5 points. Where'd my music go? This is the move I wanted to see in this pullback. Just wanted to see a little further. Doesn't look like they're going to give it to us. Doesn't look like they're going to give it to me. It's an interesting 5-minute candle too. We still don't have a 15-minute close. Our 1 minute's not really showing a whole lot. I was just waiting for a bit lower of an entry because I'd rather see I would have rather seen in a perfect world today a 25,000 bounce, but still technically is valid up here. I would have rather seen higher volume on this candle. It's still not invalid. I was going to say unvalid. Had to think about my English for a second. Yeah, we got data in 4 minutes as well, so I'm just waiting. We do have data in a few minutes. I mean, 2-bar level technically valid. I just wanted to see this 15-minute high get tested again. So being a little more cautious this morning. It's still technically not like invalid up here. I'm gonna wait for data at least, unless I see a really good setup I like. Unless my spidey senses start tingling. And I gotta take a trade. Why does it keep shutting off my music? Let's see. I have data in 2 minutes, of course. Getting close. They're at the level I liked. Just we have data in 2 minutes, and we failed that first bounce. Oh my gosh. Not a big fan of taking trades right before data either. Like a minute or two before, I'm not a huge fan of it. I have and I will occasionally, but I'm gonna try a small piece of longs, guys. I tried it with stops at 54. Only a small piece, so minimal risk with stops at 54. I'm willing to start the day red. If data pushes us down, it doesn't work out. Hard stops are at 54. It's like 26 points of risk. We do have data in 15 seconds, so if we see a large spike down, that's the risk you run with the data, with data coming up. Come on. Push up. Upwards. No. Saw an initial push up. Now we're failing it. That doesn't look good. Come on. Upwards dog, not downwards dog. Listen, I'd be bummed if I didn't try it. So my stops are still in place at 54. I did try it with my stops at 54. Following the trend, I got that 2-bar area here, that 15-minute high. If we go below this candle high, then I will stop out and potentially watch for re-entry at like 25,000. We got like 10 or almost 20 points actually at the peak, but I didn't take anything off. I want to see this ideally high a day. I mean, you can technically trim above 100 for 1-to-1, but I'd like to see high a day out of this, personally. We're trying, so at least we know that if this fails, we tried to push up, got up like 10, 15 points. It's not enough to take any off, and I'll start my day with a small L. I was going to say a big fat L, but that sounds dramatic. Here's one of my better risk area. This was the area I originally liked, the 75, this 15-minute high. Stops it still to be below a 54, though. This 15 doesn't look horrible. Oh. I'm still willing to watch this pre-market high as well. If this stops me out here at 54, I'll still watch down towards like 25,025 for a bounce too. That's the only area I like, is that 25,025 down to like 25,000. Unless it gives us a short entry before that. So my hard stops are in at 54. It's hanging on by life support here. And if it stops me here, I'll watch for that pre-market high. And besides that, I don't really have anything unless it gives us a short entry. These buyers need to pick it up. Come on. Pick it up, boy. Pick it up, boy. Still in this trade, guys. 25054.00. This is where I'll get stopped out. I literally think we went and tested. It's my Trade of 8 nor my Edge Pro stops got filled. I think we tested 25054.5. Literally hanging on by a thread. Come on, old yeller. It hasn't hit 54. If you were literally at 25054.5, you got stopped out. Neither my Edge Pro or my Trade of 8s filled. Granted, they might. It's not looking great, but I'm still holding this trade, guys. I still like this trade. I'm still holding it. If it stops me out, the next entry I see is at that pre-market high, 25,025. Ooh, that does not look good. Reversal there. We'll see. Literally whiskers. This does not look great. This 5-minute chart doesn't look incredible. I'm going to hold my entry as I planned, because if it ended up going, I'd be salty I broke my plan. But this 5-minute chart with this higher volume doesn't look great for upside continuation. It's not looking great. It's looking like it wants to hit anyway. But yeah, on Tradeovate and on Edge Clear, both. 54 wasn't hit. It hit like 54.25 or 54.5, but it never hit 54. It's weird. Trading View and Edge Clear and Tradeovate have a difference. I don't know. I'm on MNQ M6 and never got hit. Weird. Maybe it's because I'm trading micros today. Maybe that's why. It's weird that NQ would go and MNQ wouldn't, though. That's weird. Huh. Maybe that's the discrepancy. There's the small difference. Yep, it's because I'm trading micros. I'm not going to say always, but a good amount of the time to the upside, I'll trade micros. So I like to trim a little more, and I just prefer trading downside. So I'll risk on with my minis to the downside, but upside, I prefer trading micros and scaling out more, especially with how rangy this market's been. There's our discrepancy. Because on MNQ, it never went down. On NQ, it did. So there, that makes sense. That makes more sense. I was like, what are you talking about? It's about to get hit anyway, it looks like, though. It's not looking great. The only other bounce I see today is around that pre-market high. That makes more sense. Makes more sense. I kept it light on the first 15-minute try. Setup looked okay, but... All right, now there you go. You happy now? There the micro level got hit. Now I'm not in the trade anymore. There, you happy now? They both got stopped. NQ and MNQ. The only other level I like for longs now that I'll try potentially is 25,025 down to 25,000. Only other area that looks solid. Besides that, I got nothing. Maybe a short entry if we get a 2-bar. Looking at this, actually would have been a good reversal candle here. Solid body, wick up, and then failure. Just was already in that test following the trend. So watch maybe one more entry down here at 25,025 pre-market high. It's the last area I like for longs. Besides that, I got nothing for the longs. I'm about to just be done trading the upside. I hate trading the upside. I literally hate trading longs. Not hate, but I prefer trading the shorts. Much more. I highly prefer trading the downside versus the upside. I'm watching this 25,000, 25 down to like 25,000. So kept that first loss small, half size. 600 versus my full size loss to 1,000. So I still have room for, technically speaking, 2 more trades. I'd like to see us come down and test this pre-market high area, like 25,000, 25, down to 25,000. So Jdun contemplating only trading downside. And that first setup went like, what, 15 or 19 points. It's just not nearly enough to take any off. We're going to do the same deal, this supply to demand, back to supply, huh? The current trend is not down. Look where we open the day and look at pre-market. What makes you say the trend is down? If we breach that low of day and move down, it would be a downtrend. But as of now, the trend from pre-market and intraday is still up. Not to say we can't go to low day. We certainly can. And a lot of times I like when that happens. If we close this candle super weak with a full body down here, I'm going to have a hard time longing this. But technically speaking, what's still valid is upside to, see how am I supposed to long that? Look at that. Right at pre-market high. I'm not sure that's something I can long. It's tough. That's tough. We closed right at or below pre-market low or pre-market high. So it goes both ways. Maybe we find this higher low area here. It's this midline, this is pre-market high, and we continue the trend up. Or there's the possibility that we make a lower high, keep moving down, and test that opening range low. When you're in this range, it's tough to tell. The higher time frames don't really tell you a whole lot. I don't know. Something tells me, based on the higher time frames, like you see here, and intraday levels, I still think there's a chance we bounce down here. At least short term. We'll see how this next 5-minute candle turns out. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Give us higher volume doji reversal candle here. Come on. What do I think of Tezzy puts? We're still above VWAP, so I personally wouldn't probably participate. $25,000. Let's see how this candle closes. Where'd my music go? This is what I want to see. If we get this close here, I'm trying longs again. If we get a strong close that needs sort of pullback, I'm trying longs again, guys. With stops below 995. I have 40 seconds left in this candle. Textbook what you want to see at these key levels. So if we get the close here, any entry around like 30 to 40 I love with stops below 995. Shows that at least you're trying to catch this higher low. If we go below this 995, then you know that you're wrong. I know that I'm wrong. I'm adding a small piece of longs, guys. I'm trying it. Tried it down there. I can't lose you now. Come on. Push it up, baby. I honestly still like adding too if we get down to like 30. Anywhere in the low 40s to 30s, I think is solid. And if we go below 995, I will happily take that L. There's no world where I don't try this with this reclaim of pre-market high for wanting a test of that high day. There's no world where that isn't the case. I'll take that all day, every day. All day, every day, I'll take that. All day, every day, I'll try this setup. I'm not happy to lose, but I'm happy to take a loss trading an A+ setup like this. That's all day. Oh. I can't lose. Yeah, we should take this off in this. There we go. That's cleaner. I will take my L to the chin if this goes below 25,000. That's what I talked to you guys about with an A+ setup that I'm willing to try. If I take the setup 100 times, it's going to work 50, 60 of the times. And then my risk reward is going to be positive. So on the losses, I'll follow my stop loss, and on the wins, we'll get that move to high day that I want. The 4-hour looks good too. Look at that. Tested down into that previous resistance turn support. Uh, 45. Come on. Push it up. Come on. You can tell we had the right idea. You can tell that we had the right idea. So that's a plus. We're trying to get this push up. I'd like to see us push above like 70. Why can't I see that? Okay. Above like 82. That'd give us a really nice push to the upside. Don't fail us here, please. Please do not fail us. You gonna see why I didn't take any off up there at 70, even up 25 points? With 40 points of risk, you gotta have more meat on the bone. So I wanted to see above like 82, which would likely given us a push into high 80s, up to 90. At that point, I'd be willing. But with more risk on the trade, you gotta see a bigger move, which can take more patience, and ultimately sometimes ends up being that you get 20, 25, 30 points and you end up getting stopped out. Well, this is a setup I would take a million times over. This is the type of setup where if I have a red day off it, I'm like, all right, that's cool because I can take that 10 more times. I know I'll see a lot more green than I will red. So that's why I'm not tripping about it stalling a little bit. Even if we got a death candle to stop me out immediately, I'd still take the setup the very next time I saw it. Technically speaking, as far as points, we're equaled up to that first L. We're almost there. Up there at 70 we were. That contest I judged last night was awesome. Kids were super happy. I had a great time doing that, and maybe we want to get more involved in the school system, in the entrepreneurship school system. It was so sick. Some of the kids are like, tell me one thing it's uncomfortable to hear about trading that everyone needs to hear. I said, well, you need to be able to develop the tolerance for a lot of emotional pain and resilience if you're going to be a trader. I said, what? It's like, it's true. You know, if you can't handle yourself being a loser and losing on some days, then you're never going to make it, which ultimately losing money for spending time doing something results in some tough emotional times. This PA is not great. We'd like to see more follow through here, but I'm going to stay patient and wait. If we get up to like 80s and you guys want to trim, I'm okay with it. I mean, you can manage that your position however you want. It's about 30 points right here. I'd like to see above 80s. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm taking a few contracts off here, guys. I'm going to de-risk a little bit. About 30 points up. I haven't moved my stops. I just took a little risk off up there. I don't like what we've seen in this PA, so I'm keeping my original stops the same. It will still be a red trade if I get stopped out, but I took a little bit off up there. So. I don't like how this 5 minutes looking. Typically, you'd want to see on that 5 minute candle we just saw, you'd want to see us aggressively move up and close strong, but we have 10 more seconds on this candle. Unless we get some sort of push right here, it's looking like we got a doji. Which is not what we typically want to see here. Let's see. I just moved my stops up to 25,020, guys. $5,020. Let's see. It's right below pre-market high. I don't like that we failed that high up there. We got 35 points out of that. But I would have rather seen some continuation. To the upside. So you know what? I'm following my original plan. I'm keeping my stops where they were before. I take that back. I'm not letting it play that game with me. I'm either getting stopped out of my original spot or I'm getting my high a day. That's what's happening. Took a little off on that first move up around 75. I will still be a red trade for me if I get stopped out. So you know. But barely. Come on. Push it up. Say war's over. Move up 500 points. Please. Come on. Did the plug get back to me yesterday? Did the plug get back to me yesterday? Check chat. I think you'll see. He said, oh my goodness. Come on, give us this push up, guys. This looks a little better with this wick up. Come on, please. Just give us a push to like 100. I'll be happy with even 100. Come on. Come on. Let's go, guys. We'll see if this can give us the push now. We want to see into the 80s. Come on. Come on, push us up. Buyers, do something. Do something. Benny the Bull says, do something. Do something. Move up. Move up. Move up. Move up. Come on. Come on. My name is Benny the Autistic Bull. Come on, move up. Let's go. Push us up. Come on, baby. Come on. Push. There we go, guys. I'm taking a piece off here. I'm trimming more up here, guys. Let's go. And I'm going to move my stops up to 36 now. 36, right below this 5-minute low here. Come on, baby. Green trade. Green trade, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. Go, Benny. Go, Benny. Go, 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 Benny. Come on, baby. My price target's high today, but I do have my stop set below 36, so green trade regardless. Let's go. Come on. I told y'all this was going to be the one. A+ setup. Trend setting candle. Pull back into that candle. Rip it. I'm putting my stops back at break even, actually, as a matter of fact. I'm putting up at break even. With how this price action's been. That's what people tell me. I'm a little different. Mom always said, you're a little different, buddy. That's okay. I'd love to see him move to high A, but we got just over 1-1 on this. Nigel, chill. Out of this trade, guys. Out of this trade. I don't trust this follow through. We might see a higher low here. We very well could. I'm not going to sit there and play with it. We very well could see another higher low here and move up. I mean, that's what it looks like as far as the daily goes, but I'm happy with what I got. We'll take it all day, every day. Told you guys. 20-point loss on that win, 40 points there before stopping out at break even. All it takes. Or if you ended up closing the whole thing up there, it's even better. I still think we could go high a day, but with how whipsaw this market's been, I'm not gonna play with it. Why is this not? There we go. Please just give us a massive uptrend or downtrend. That's all I'm asking for. I just want to get out of this range. I'm fine with missing the whole damn move. Well, yeah, but I moved my risk up too. So I'm saying that was a worst case scenario stop, but it got moved up. So it's technically over 1-1. I always have a worst case scenario stop regardless. In this market, if I can get 40, 50 points, I'm happy with it. If you need 100 points every trade, then I'm probably not your guy. If you need 100 points every trade, then you're going to find yourself getting stopped out a lot, shooting for home runs, and ultimately probably not making a lot of money or getting a lot of payouts. The best traders, especially in this market where we're stuck in this stupid range, you have to be getting base hits. You have to. It's not a choice. It's simply just not a choice. You have to get base hits. Once we break out of this range and we're trending up or down, I don't care what direction we go. We can go up, we can go down. Then you can focus on the big trend moves, but we just haven't been having a lot of follow through. And that's a problem if you trade trends. Like I do. I'm a trend trader. I like to catch higher lows and lower highs. And there is times where I'll take bounces or rejects, but I prefer to trade with the trend. Now we're probably just going to bounce around in this area. We'll take it. All right, let's see everybody. Eating a McGriddle and thinking about you and trading, Jdun. I honestly don't know what to do with that. I just don't. Why are you eating a McGriddle thinking about me? I have more questions than I have answers. Why are you eating McDonald's thinking about me? Does this body look like McDonald's? Come on now. All right. I forgot to turn on my camera today. All right, let's see what they give us today for the rest of the 45 minutes. It still looks like we want to trend higher. I mean, this area is holding. We had our trend-setting candle down here. It still looks like we want more. I'd be very cautious to short until we see a break below 995. I think we want to go test high a day. All right, let me give you a step-by-step breakdown on why I took that trade and why that is a high probability setup, one that has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. Just the setup alone. It's game changer, guys. So step one, you guys see that we have an aggressive move from low a day here up to high a day up here at like around 120. We pull back to pre-market high. So that's initially what I'm watching, is this pre-market high in this area. Now, when we flush this down, move aggressively back over, that is what I'm that is what I'm wanting to see here with higher volume so that we can look for a retest back down into this candle, try the longs, worst case scenario stops below the low, and then see a move up. When you consistently trade with the trend like that, when you get trend days, you're going to catch more trend moves, which ultimately will end up paying you more over time. This also looks good for continuation here. This is a setup I'd look for continuation here as well. Maybe a pullback to 25,055 with stops below 25,035. This also looks good for continuation to the upside. But with how this market's been, we'll see if it gives that, given that we've been stuck in this range. If you keep your trading simple, that is when results start to come. The more complicated you make your strategy does not mean the more money you make. It actually ends up being the opposite. This doesn't look horrible for a pullback down here for longs with stops below this low. VWAP's still way down there. VWAP's out of the picture. VWAP said, I will not be hanging out today. Well, 40-point win and 20-point loss today. We'll take it. I still think we can go higher. If we can hold this previous candle midline, I still think we can move higher today. I just use the regular VWAP. I only took 2 trades. Only took 2 trades. Tried the first 15-minute high entry, got stopped. and then tried that pre-market high test or retest, excuse me, and saw a nice move there. Besides that, no trades for me. There hasn't been a whole lot of opportunity, in my opinion, besides those two trades. Gene, you want to come say hi? Go to the bathroom quick. Why don't you go to high day now? You're welcome.
Hello. What's up, guys? No. Liquidate his account? Should I?
Hello, Mr. Gene.
What's I do?
How's your trading day?
Good.
Hello, Mr. Gene. Who's calling me? Who thinks they can call me during trading? Yeah, that's right. You better hang up.
You call me all the time.
To take early. Well, let's see if this ends up playing out too. Whoops. No, it's not drawing time, Jdun. It's trading time. So far, we got one win, one loss this morning. What I want you guys to really understand is that sometimes the best trade of your day is the trade that you guys don't take. The best traders make money by sitting on their hands. The best traders make money by choosing discipline over dopamine and knowing when not to trade, not having to revenge trade, not having to tilt trade. I understand that the dopamine hit that comes from entering a position is a lot. That's why I preach discipline over dopamine to you guys every single day. You guys have to choose discipline over cheap, garbage, self-destructive, self-sabotaging dopamine. And if you can do that, and if you can stick with the system and stick with the process, you're going to see a lot more success come a lot faster. You guys got to remember that. It's very, 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 very important. Whoa. Appreciate you guys rocking with me. Wish we could have gotten more. This looks like it wants to go. In a perfect world, in the perfect market, we would see an aggressive move up from here. We tested down to this almost a 50% retracement, and we'd see a nice move up to high a day. As a reminder, too, guys, I appreciate you being here. If you're on TikTok, you have joined the DOD live stream. I appreciate you hitting that follow button in the top left corner. Trading smart, trading safe. And if you're on YouTube, y'all might about to be getting in trouble here on YouTube. We got 1,000+ people here. How do we have less than 200 likes? Let's get them likes up, baby. We keep our losses small and our wins big and calculated. I teach you guys the DOD system every day. I help you stay disciplined, to help you trade smart and trade safe. And all I ask is you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and join me every single morning. What's up, Dirk? We have FOMC tomorrow. Yep. We have FOMC tomorrow. FOMC's been weak in the past year, though. Yeah, FOMC is booty, flat booty. I hate you. I love you. I love you more. I love you so much. You can't even imagine how much I love you and how much I want you to win. You don't even understand. I wake up drooling at the thought of making you money and helping you win. Mr. Jdun. Bro, I was just talking about Coach Carter yesterday. I love that movie, bro. I love that movie. Jdun, you never trade. You seriously think a 40-point winner counts as a win? If it's not 100 points, keep it off this live. You never trade. You don't make any money. And I'm sick and tired of hearing DOD. Seriously, Jdun, I need another trade, and I need it right now. That's what these haters be sounding like. His 5-year-old audience loves the math stuff. You know, honestly, I'm about 30, and I think there's a lot of grown men and women who think it's kind of funny too. We make money, we have a good time. Our trading is boring, but the live don't have to be boring. Missed the day you were in your mom's basement trading. Yeah. In my mom's basement trading. Yeah. I don't think I've ever traded from I've traded from my grandma's basement when I go back to Nebraska. I ain't never traded from my mom's basement. I don't think I've ever taken a trade from my mom's basement. I'd love to trade in my grandma's basement. Sausage boy. All right. I like sausage. That sounds so wrong. Sausage, bananas, and backshots. It is backshot day. It is backshot day, guys. I'm going to get myself a nice, big, beautiful, juicy backshot today. It's Tuesday. It's taking backshots Tuesday. If you follow my Instagram, you've seen them too. I typically take my shirt off, do my reverse rows, and get a full video on my back. I don't know what y'all are thinking about back shots. It's disgusting. I'm talking about I go to the gym and I get shots in my back while I'm lifting. So it's arguably my most impressive muscle group for lifting. My back is jacked. So I'm going to scroll through his live, and the first thing you heard me say is, I love sausage and love me some back shots. Y'all literally crack me up. Yeah, no, today's back day. What is this price action? I'm glad we caught that second trade. Yep, tomorrow is leg day. Tomorrow is leg day, Mr. Gene. Yes, Mr. Gene. Up less than $1,000, but whatever. I'm happy to be green. With this price action, I mean, this setup was good. I would rather seen it continue to up to high day. I still think we can, but it's FOMC week. It's rollover week. I'm happy with what we got. As a reminder, too, I appreciate you guys using code Jdun with Apex, Tradeify. Tradeify select accounts are some of my favorites right now. Alpha Futures, FFF, and then Vanquish for funded options trading and stocks. I like their advanced options accounts. Quad witching Friday too. Oh lordy. If you're trading options and would like to get funded, we have a I don't really. I mean, I still have a code funded next. I just don't really promote them. There's nothing wrong there. I just don't. I've been off the peptides for a month, and I have nothing against peptides. I just didn't honestly notice. I didn't really notice any difference with them. I didn't really feel any better. And honestly, like I was on BPC 157 and TB 500, and like that's for recovery and healing. And I'm super healthy and young. So I didn't really notice anything. I also was on Smorlin, which is the weaker version of Testamorlin, and in a sense, and I didn't notice a lot. My sleep a little better, I guess, but I live so healthy already. Like I'm a freak with my food. You can ask Gene. No one reads labels more than Jdun. I'm sitting there like, all right, time to read the label before I buy anything. Put my glasses on, push them up. Let's read. Yeah, I don't do artificial colors. I don't do artificial flavors. I don't do dairy. I don't do gluten. I don't do dairy because my stomach doesn't take it well. Nothing against, well, some things, modern dairy, a lot of it's really processed. Since I was a baby, I haven't taken dairy well. So no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no dairy, no gluten, no soy, nothing really processed. And I know this seems a little off track of trading, but I truly believe that your diet and your health directly impacts your trading, and I'll prove it to you. Because as a trader, you have to be able to focus. You have to be able to put your attention towards one thing and keep it there. And when you constantly have brain fog and you're constantly impatient and when you're constantly unfocused, a lot of that derives from your gut. Well, the best way to heal your gut and to improve your focus is to eat healthier foods, to live a healthier lifestyle. So while you may think, Jdun, why are you talking about health and diet and outside wellness? Because it directly impacts your trading. It directly impacts what you do on a day-to-day basis as a trader. And when you start to realize that, and when you start to implement that into your life, you'll notice a massive seismic change. Massive. You discipline the mind, you discipline the body, your trading will become disciplined. You can't just be an undisciplined person and expect to be an extremely disciplined trader. It doesn't work like that. How are you going to be undisciplined in every area of your life and then say, you know what, actually, I'm going to be the world's most disciplined trader? How? It doesn't even make sense when you really think about it. Jdun takes breaks and throws an Elio's pizza in the oven and pours himself a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Ugh. I was just giving my mom crap about what she was feeding me growing up, because she's in the same wave as me now. But growing up, we had zebra cakes and Twinkies and Pop-Tarts and Captain Crunch and all the garbage in the house. And I was like, Mom, are you trying to poison me? Were you trying to poison me, Mom? Really? Come on. She's like, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm like, all this red 40 and blue 6 and all this garbage, that's not even legal in other countries. But somehow it's in everything here in the U.S. Make it make sense. Beckmer, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make it drink. That's how I feel when I'm teaching some of my students about discipline and trading. I'm like, I'm telling you what to do every day. You look yourself in the mirror and you know that the only thing that you need to do right now to stop losing money is to stop being an idiot. I know that sounds cutthroat, but it's true. Stop blowing yourself up. Stop revenge trading. Stop taking useless trades. Stop boredom trading. If you can cut out all of these bad habits, you're going to see more success as a trader. I want you guys to imagine your last 6 months. If you were to take out every revenge trade and boredom trade and tilt trade and frustration trade that you took, how much more money would you have? How much money would you have saved? Probably a lot. Probably a very, very good amount, if I had to guess. Thousands in evals, thousands in actual profits. A lot. So that's what I mean by when I tell you that if you can cut those destructive habits, I don't even care about you becoming better or having better entries. I want you to implement the same process that Jerry Tendler talks about. It's called the inchworm. The only way an inchworm moves forward, it looks like this, is when its butt comes up, pushes forward. Butt comes up, pushes forward. So you don't even have to improve your front end. Maybe you're great with entries and you're great with patience, but tilt trading kills you. If you can improve that a little bit, 1% a day, then your back end's going to get better, and it's ultimately going to push you forward without improving anything on the front end. And because even in hindsight, I'm a young cat. If you guys listen to some, holy crap, look at this. All right, let's see if this gives us a setup here. Maybe we can break this range to the downside. If you guys listen to some of the old cats in trading that have been on Wall Street, you'll hear them say the same things I tell you. It does not matter. And I was actually telling someone about this last night at that high school I was volunteering at as a judge for their competition. I was saying, it doesn't matter how much money you make. I've made a lot of money in trading, but guess what? If I had the worst year of my life next year and I threw out risk management and I put all my money into a trading account, I could lose all of my money and end up with nothing. That happens to a lot of Wall Street traders. People come in, they make $1 million, $2 million, heck, $10 million, and you know what they end up with? Zero. It's not about what you make, it's about what you keep. All right, guys, I'm watching this. This looks like it's going to give us a good setup if we can break the structure to the downside. We're at this pre-market high again. We also have Jared Tendler tomorrow. So if you won't listen to me, go listen to him. He's an actual professional trading psychology coach and performance coach who has worked with massive hedge funds and worked with professional poker players. Damn, tell me that doesn't look good for a... I don't trust this market, but typically speaking, I'd say this looks good for a push to the downside now. There is the risk that we keep this higher low structure in place if you guys are looking at screen share. But typically speaking, we tried this once, failed to go higher. I'd love to see us pop up, fail in here, and then move to opening range low. I don't know if I trust it being pre-FOMC, being rollover week, being OPEX week, but in a traditional sense, that's what I would look for. 27, 61. There's a chance we reject here. If you were going to try shorts up here, you'd have to keep your stops above like 65. I'm not fully trusting. I think the setup looks okay. Your stops have to be above like 65, and your ideal case scenario would be that you break this trend. It's a pretty aggressive trend right now. You touch up here, and then you continue down. Who's the best to learn this from? Well, Matt, I'm a little biased, but I like to think that I'm a pretty damn good teacher. I'm passionate about what I do. I help you learn the right way to trade, what it takes to actually make and keep money, and I have thousands of people that show up every day to watch me. Chat, you think he's in the right place to learn on YouTube or on TikTok? I'd recommend you come over to the YouTube chat as well. Jdun Trades. I'm live there every day. You get full screen share. Yeah, welcome to the fam. Appreciate you guys hitting that follow button, joining me every day. We have a great community here. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. We got about 15 more minutes. I'll be on. So actually it looks like, and again, in a market where we're not ranging, this would be a great setup for shorts. I like a lot about this. I like price action. I like the key level. I like the trend reversal. We're below point of control. I like all this for more downside. But with how this market's been, it's been a little bit more tricky. Oh. Been a little bit more tricky. Hey, Gene, will you look how it looks on this camera up here? Is my face obstruct? Can you take a picture? Dope. Heck yeah. Sweet. Thank you, sir. In a perfect world, this will look like a great short entry. But with how we've been acting, we might make this higher low here, close back above pre-market high, and then just rip back up in range. But this is usually what I'd love to see for shorts. We might just make our higher low here and then work our way back up. I've taken 2 trades today. 1 loss, 1 win. I don't trust this market right now. Otherwise, I'd look for a short entry in here. Give you a wrist to put on. It doesn't look bad with stops above like 64. But we may just range and make this our next higher low and then move back up. Yep. It's like up, down, up, down, up, down. Appreciate you following, bro. I got about 10 minutes more. I'll be on live. We haven't really done lifetime. We can ask the back-end team. You know, prop firms are feasting in this. If you haven't been choosing DOD, this is the type of environment prop firms feast in. So when there's no range, there's no trend, we just go back and forth. If you got DOD, you're going to be all right, though. Good day, kid. You running any? Well, I'm glad you think I look young. I'll take that as a compliment. You running any gear? No gear. No gear, bro. Not even peptides. I stopped taking the few peptides I was taking about a month ago. Look at that. Let's see if we can get a strong close down here. I wonder how many people are still on here. How many people are still here? Let's see. We got, okay. All right. Sausage boy. That's me. If you've been needing an Apex account, just know you might want to get your thing ready. The road codes don't work anymore. Only one person can redeem. I promised you guys I'd be giving away something. So I got you. Y'all better get your Apex accounts ready. See who's going to be the quickest. See who's going to be first. I'm going to drop a code in Team Bowl. I'm going to drop two codes in Team Bowl. I'm going to drop one in the YouTube and one in the TikTok. Every chat is getting an Apex account today. As always, you guys can use won't stop typing. You guys can use code Jdun for the best possible discount with Apex. They made a lot of improvement with their end-of-day drawdown accounts. And the more you guys support me and use code Jdun, the more free accounts they give me to give you. So it works out both ways. This is going to be interesting. Let's see here. Who's all paying attention? YouTube chat is getting one, and TikTok is. Everyone's getting them. I'm putting 3 in Team Bull chat. 1 on YouTube, 1 on TikTok. This market's tricky right here. All right. Countdown in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. 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 Did Jdun just drop 3? Oh, shit. Who's going to pick one? Who's going to pick what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all better hurry. It's only one a person. Let's see who got it. AYCs always click on it. Dan went for number 2. I posted the codes. Let's see if any of oh yeah, they all got taken. Mills got one. Let's go. 2J got one. Let's go. Bro saved Till's like basically 1,000 a Racco right there. Let's go. Congratulations, guys. I told you we were getting some codes put in. I told y'all. Shout out Apex. Right now, I love their 50K trade of a end of drawdown account. It's only $29 with code Jdun. The more you guys use code Jdun and support, the more codes they give us to give away and the more support we get. We've had a lot more traders getting paid out from Apex. We just had one of our traders get a $40,000 payout as well. Love seeing y'all post your gains in the post your gains section too. I already posted the code in TikTok earlier. Pretty sure someone got it. Oh, yep. Hustle Dad Engineer got it. Shout out Hustle Dad Engineer. Let's go. Shout out from Chicago. Damn, Jalen Waddle to the Broncos. We needed a wide receiver bad. Who'd we trade? Only some picks. All right. We need it. Is he a wide receiver one? Is he WR1 material? Tell me, chat. Y'all know. I don't really know the the Dolphins like that. Is Jalen Waddle WR1 type? WR2. So we still need a WR1. Cortland Sutton, I'm sorry. Bro got ball. Not that much ball, though. He's solid like WR2 or 3. We need a solid, and we need a tight end. The Broncos need a tight end desperately. Short setup's okay, but I think Waddle's number 1. Just got a scam caller, turn Jdun all the way up on the computer. Next time a scam caller comes on, just tell me to start speaking. Hello, you have reached the trading hotline. I'm here to help you. Would you like to redeem my credits for my credit score and my social security number? My social security number is 1-800-69-69-420. Please take with it as you wish. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye. Let me know if you guys need help with the with the scam robocalls. I got you, bro. I think the Broncos played, or the Broncos. The Nuggets play tonight too. We got Jalen Waddle. Just give my Bitcoin back. I don't want your Bitcoin. I don't go on weeks of tilt. At least I try really hard not to. I try very hard not to. See if we finally get a break of this. What you'd like to see here is a strong break below like 995 and a close below this 25,000. I think if we can get that, we can see a nice move to the downside. Or we just range in here all day. Pre-FOMC, I definitely could see that. What's the high here? 25,033. So looks like it wants more downside. Everything's pointing that way. Got the retest up to like 25,000 again. See if we can go retest that VWAP. That's what I'd have as my price target. So we might get there sooner than later. Jeez Louise. Now remember, guys, VWAP's been a really strong support this week. Holy crap, look at that. This might give some 2-bar continuation. Imagine that. We get a short that we can target pre-market low. Oh boy. Let's go, Caleb. We still got 2 more minutes on this candle. Typically, I'd love a potential 2-bar here. VWAP's been so strong. Our demand bounces have been so aggressive this week. In the last like few weeks, as a matter of fact, not just this week. Wonder what that is. High to low. 37. Yep, stick to DOD. That's right. Huh. Caught that whole short move. Let's go. Nice job, bro. That candle's not great. The 15 minutes looking weak still. Attaboy, call me Jay. Still think we want more downside. It still looks like it. Think it's gonna be a little choppy, but still looks solid. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Got that whole move. Nice. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Damn, that looks like a solid hold of VWAP again. We've been getting that over and over. We've been getting that over and over. I really hate the Apex daily loss limits. My money, I want to full port it now. $505. Just got here. What'd you miss? Oh, you missed everything. The whole party. Don't. Bro, I continue to overtrade. What helps you? DOD, my guy. That's all it takes. You're letting your emotions overcome your process. Overstep your process. If you can overcome that, you'll be in good shape. Don't. Definitely harder than it sounds. Practice, and more DOD. That's right. Don't know. Don't. What's the indicator called? Grizzology. Grizzology. Don't. You guys all have a good day? Hey, and how many of y'all filled out your March Madness brackets? If you haven't, now's the time. We're giving away a ton of free accounts for the top 3 winners. If you haven't filled that out yet, the password to get in is DOD. All you got to do is fill it out. I just posted the link. Password is DOD to get into the group. Have AI make your bracket. Sounds like probably better chances than humans. Yep, all caps, DOD. All caps, DOD. See this, cancel this. I'm doing some work on my computer while I'm sitting here. Hopefully all y'all chose DOD today. We've been staying alive in this market. That's all you can do. When you guys show up and trade with me every day, I can promise you I'll do my best to help you keep disciplined, to trade smart, and to trade safe. That high school event was so fun yesterday. It was really cool inspiring those kids, and if they want me to be a full-time mentor with them too, I might do it. I mean, it's only once a month. Like when I say full-time, like just be a part of their actual team. So I think I might do it. Be a mentor for their entrepreneurship program and for their leadership program. It's not paid or anything. I wouldn't, even if it was paid, I wouldn't take their money. I just like helping kids and putting them on a better path than I was when I was their age. My main goal when I get the new Team Bowl office, I was talking about this before, but I want to open up, I can't tell you what I'm going to call it, but I want to open up a place where at-risk youth can come and learn about skills like trading and discipline, and have a place where I can be a mentor for them and preach sobriety and preach DOD and preach a healthy, positive lifestyle. It's one of my main goals for 2027, for like the next year, is to get that started and have a nonprofit that operates helping young kids, helping the youth. If I can get the youth's attention, whether it be through trading or DOD or cars, and put them on a positive, sober, healthy lifestyle, that's more meaningful than anything material to me. In the end, I felt like for example, people often see the cars and whatever. That doesn't bring any feeling of fulfilledness. Like going to that event last night at that high school and being a judge and getting approached by all these kids and saying they're so inspired and they love DOD and what I'm doing on social media, like that felt good in the chest. I don't get in my car and think, wow, I feel so fulfilled being in this car. I mean, it's cool, but it's not fulfilling. That's fulfilling. So I appreciate y'all supporting the mission. I appreciate y'all being a part of Team Bowl and what we're doing. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to go get some food. It's been on stream for about 3 hours. One win, one loss. Just over break even on the day. So happy to be green, but still just been a little tougher and haven't had a lot of follow through either way. So trade smart, trade safe. And I appreciate y'all being here. I will be live with you guys. Did I put myself on the schedule for Power Hour this week today? I did. I believe I'll be back for Power Hour. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? God bless y'all. Choose DOD, trade smart, trade safe, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Bye, everybody.